through how to create a website and how to create individual pages and how the website builder works here. So into a little more detail on this demo. So first and foremost, you can go to your pages here under Sites and then under Websites here and click Create New Website. In this case, I will just click on one we've already created here, which is our Sarah template. And you can see it has a home, about, course, resources, podcast, booking, contact. Now we can clone any one of these pages, attach products to it, edit the domain, and or delete it. With this little button here, you can see a live version of it. And with this yellow button, you can click on Edit. You can also see all your stats and all your settings here. To add a new page, it's a click of a button, name the page, the path, which is the URL path, and it will create a page. This one, except it will, of course, be blank. But in this case, we could add the Sarah template to your account, and you can start with this beautiful template that's already pre-built that includes 10 pages, includes a sales funnel, includes a course, membership area, and order pages, upsell pages, and all kinds of other things, about 50 pages in all. But for this explanatory purposes, I just kind of want to walk you through the website builder and how it works. So of course you can create your own headers and your navigation menus. You can see these are all individual blocks, rows, and columns here, and you can edit any one of them and or manage them. You can hide them, you can move them up and down, you can duplicate them, you can save them as a template. There's a number of different things that you can do here under any one of these. You can do the same with rows, same with columns, and same with elements as well. And so they're really all stacked on top of each other here. So you'll have the section, and then within the section you'll have the rows, and within the rows you'll have the columns, and within the columns you'll have the elements. So the green is the sections, and then you will see the blue is the rows, and then you'll see the purple here is the columns, and then the orange is the elements. So you can add an element, a headline, subheadline, paragraph, videos, images, surveys, calendars, reviews, countdowns, navigation, progress bars, images, one-step, two-step order. You can create all kinds of number of different templates if you like. If you save them with this little disk icon here, you see a section, you can label it and use it for later to increase your workflow. And if you want to copy anything like sections, rows, columns, or elements, you can adjust the padding on the left-hand side of whether it be section, rows, columns, or elements. So it's all very detailed and very laid out there for you. Of course, it takes a minute to get used to any software, so just try to slow down a little bit and watch the videos in the knowledge base, and they'll walk you through everything here. So elements can be created, rows, documents, columns, elements, rows. You can text align. If you want to change the text alignment, you can do that. You can create mobile font size, desktop font size. You can pick and choose your content fonts. You can add additional fonts over, I believe it's about 500 Google fonts. You can add your background, topography, all of that kind of stuff. You can, of course, change any colors of any buttons. You can change any background colors. All of that is possible here with background colors, box shadows, overall stickiness when it comes to, the header up here, the header. When it comes to the navigation, you can move around buttons. This little button will be able to move around as you see fit if you like. Same with every element. You can move every element around. You can edit the navigation. Your menu items will be shown. You can add new items. You can edit existing items and tell it where you want it to go, etc. Again, you can change all the colors, change all the spacing, left, right. So if you want to move things over, for example, you want a little more padding on the left, you can do that. You want a little more padding on the right, you can do that. All that's possible. A little more padding up and below and top and bottom, all of that's possible as well. So, and then you have your save button up here on the right. You can toggle between your multiple pages. You can preview it. And there's just a lot of, you can change the fade. You can do advanced, you can add borders around certain elements. So it's a fully functional drag and drop builder where you can pretty much do whatever you want and build whatever you want. Obviously, starting with some of our templates that we have built for you is going to save you tons of time, and you can start there and you can change and swap out images with a click of a button. It goes to your media library and you can see how all that works. So you can store your images there. You can optimize the image for load. You can change the width, image actions that you want, overall themes of your image if you want borders. And, when it comes to rounded corners or, image effects, if you want to go all black and white, you can, of course, edit the mobile as well. If you'd like to do that, you can edit the mobile sites versus the desktop. You can show just the desktop version, just the mobile version. You can add pop-ups here. So there's a lot of things you can do. I highly suggest you just kind of jump in and start playing around with it and move things around. You'll catch on very quickly and very easily. And then you can always reach out to support and or the knowledge base and find answers to any specific questions that you may have. You can collapse this window to get the full view as well. Settings, you can add your domains. You can go backspace, forward. You can add custom code. Again, you can save in the top right. So all of that is possible and built in there for you. So that is essentially how you build websites. So I'm going to jump out of this and not save any of my changes here. You can also, as I said, your pages as well to make for faster workflow. And you can build out all your pages and connect them with the navigation bar. So hopefully that was helpful to you, and we'll see you on the inside. Any questions, reach out to support, and we'll talk soon. Take care.